He still has an option, but I don't think he should do it. And he didn't.
Oh, no.
Oh, and that's gonna be it. I'm ending it.
Every now and then, a player emerges to validate the consensus opinions of the Street Fighter community. You see, up until this point, it had long been believed that Akuma was a top 5 character at worst, with some players even calling him the best in the game. Prior to this event in Singapore, Akuma's overall performances had been lackluster, with Kawano achieving the best results so far by placing second at the Esports World Cup. However, Shuto managed to one-up every other Akuma player who had come before him by dominating arguably what is the most stacked CPT event of this season. How did he do it? Well, to find out, we must take a closer look.
And Shuto now books his place to Capcom Cup via the Super Premiere in Singapore.
When I examined Shuto's playstyle at this event, I noticed 3 key things that I think helped him stand above the rest and allow him to take this event. The first being is his use of underutilized tools with his characters. One of the things that the commentators talked about the most for Shuto's gameplay in the Singapore event was the fact that he was making effective use of the standing light kick with Akuma. Now, this masterful use of stand light kick can be seen in this situation as following. So this clip opens up with Shuto throw looping Higuchi. So he's gonna throw loop him, he's gonna drive rush in, and he's gonna hit crouching medium punch. And that's kind of gonna make the crouching medium punch tip. And so what this is gonna do is once he hits his crouching medium punch, the pushback from the blocking of this normal is going to kind of push him underneath this counter number, which is where you want to be, where you have your opponent in the corner. When you're stationed under this position, under the numbers, you're able to stop a lot of your opponent's options. So if they want to throw out a normal, like say like a medium kick or something like that, you're going to be able to whiff punish it. And so they would have to get a little bit riskier and maybe sweep or maybe even walk forward to try to take some of that space so they don't have to deal with being controlled in that way. And also it's going to allow you to control the jump, because that distance they can't cross you up. So if they jump, you're going to be able to anti-air with the uppercut if your character has one, which Akuma does, or you can do like a normal or something if your character does. So being under the numbers position is very important when you're in the corner because of those specific reasons. So we're gonna let this play out. Boom, he's gonna space, and so that's when he kind of uses the stand light kick. The reason he's using the stand light kick is to kind of control the opponent. So when you throw those fast normals out in this situation, what that tells the opponent that they really can't do anything, because yes, they could whiff punish it, but it's very hard to whiff punish a normal like that in that situation due to how fast it recovers and how fast he is. So it kind of makes you freeze up in place. And so hits one, then he's gonna hit another. Once he hits that second one, he understands that Higuchi is not moving or doing anything because he's using the stand light kick as a way to freeze the defender in place. And so what that's going to allow him to do is then it's going to allow him to get aggressive in this corner position, because he sees that he's not poking, and so he's going to then press his advantage, walk forward, hit low forward, get the opening, hit him with a devastating kill combo. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you control the controller effectively and how you use underutilized tools with your character. Now, the second thing that I noticed from Shuto's gameplay is his overall aggression level. Now, if you paid attention to one of his streams, Shuto actually did a breakdown of Angry Bird's playstyle. And what he noticed was that Angry Bird would put himself in the corner, but then also do things such as walk forward and sort of kind of play with this confidence. And so from that moment, Shuto took what he learned from that and he applied it to this gameplay. And what you get at Singapore is the results of someone that looks at other players and then adds their own gameplay. And this situation right here is the perfect example of Shuto mastering the aggression level that he saw from other players. In this situation, we have an opening situation, and immediately we have Shuto hit the crouching medium kick and go into drive rush jab for the true block string. Now, when you do this, you are at an advantage if you're the offensive player, considering the fact that the jab becomes plus instead of negative. And so you can force a 50-50 situation on your opponent from either a strike or a throw. From this situation, you can gain a lot of momentum due to how this game works if you get the correct read. And so what does Shuto get from this? He gets a frame trap because DCQ is trying to backdash. And so this is going to allow him to start his offensive pressure in the throw loop. Now, what does he get from here? Is he going to strafe? Is he going to throw him again? Strikes him. Boom. Gets the combo, has all the momentum. And DCQ is on his last leg. Tries to mash out, gets hit by the stand light kick we talked about earlier, and that right there is effectively how you use aggression to open up your opponent and then to continuously apply the pressure once you get that opening break. And so Shuto definitely learned from other players, and you need to too if you want to continually to level up your game. Now, the last thing that I saw that impressed me from Shuto was this man's ability to make hard calculated reads. And I'm going to show you two examples of this. One of them being my absolute favorite situation because I've never seen something like this, and to me it's completely mind-boggling. In this situation, you have another round start situation, and I want you guys to pay attention to the opening situation and how Shuto gets the opening damage. So you're gonna see him walk forward, perfect parry, stand fierce into flames, into drive rush to continue the pressure. Now granted, Higuchi wakes up and flash kicks to get him off of him, but at this point you already see that this man is willing to take hard reads like that in order to establish that he's going to control the pace to dictate the flow of how the matchup is going to go. Now this next situation is from the exact same set, and once again shows you Shuto's ability to make hard reads. Now in this situation, once again you have Shuto mounting pressure. So what he's going to do, he's going to throw him, then he's going to dash forward, and he's going to teleport in. Now Higuchi is going to jump back, hit his jumping light kick. Now these situations are kind of weird because lights typically don't have a lot of block stun, but in this situation Shuto has the game count in his favor and 2-1 has the round count in his favor. So if he were to take a hard read right here, even if it doesn't work out, he still is in a good position. So what does he do? Well, he level 3s. It works because you see the punish counter and he kills him, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a hard read based on contextual information and how it can work in your favor. So that's gonna do it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Man, it's always a joy to kind of look back at these tournaments and see players and how they're playing and what's making them good and what's allowing them to win. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. If you want to see more breakdowns on this channel, please let me know in the comment sections because I do want to do more of them and I do love doing them, but I'm not sure if you guys love them. And so let me know if you would like me to continue making these breakdowns, and I will continue to do them. If you guys enjoyed this video, like the video, and also if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel because we're on our way to 5K, and I want you guys to be a part of the journey because we're definitely taking over. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.